This is the best lightweight mouse to buy in 2025 for gaming. This is the Madlions Mad G mouse, which is a feature-packed wireless gaming mouse. This mouse comes in at only 43 grams, which makes the Madlions Mad G probably one of the lightest mice out there. This mouse also has the PAW 3395 sensor, which is also a very high quality sensor used in majority of mice nowadays. In addition, it also has 8000 Hz polling rate and 0 latency. So let's go ahead and unbox this package and test out the mouse and share my overall thoughts. Alright guys, so my first impressions on the Madlions Mad G is that it is a very lightweight mouse. This mouse only comes in at 39 grams, which is probably one of the lightest mice in the world right now. The second thing is that the glide on this mouse is actually insane. As you guys can see, I'm effortlessly pushing the mouse and it's literally gliding across my mouse pad. That's because it's got very nice skates from the back of the mouse. Another thing I realized is that the clicks are actually very top quality, as you guys can see. And the scroll wheel feels premium as well. Now for the Madlions Zeus mousepad, if you do not know what this is basically a high quality mousepad produced by Madlion themselves. And Madlion is obviously the company that produced the Madlions Mad G and the Mad 60HE. I've also got a review on that as well. But this mousepad is actually probably one of the best mousepads I've ever seen in 2025. Considering that this mousepad only comes at $20. The cloth used to produce this mousepad is actually very high quality. It isn't some like cheap generic mousepad. And the glide the mousepad has is very good as well. On top of all of this, the mousepad obviously looks very clean with this nice little lime green finish, which gives the mousepad a very special look. But anyways, let's go ahead and test this mouse out in Valorant and see how it performs. Another very good thing about this mouse is that it comes with extra skates in the box, as well as a USB Type-C cable. You obviously have the USB dongle as well, and you obviously have the 8K dongle as well, which we're going to test out. One thing I also realized about this mouse is that the coating on this feels very good, and the grip, especially if you have big large hands, the coating on this mouse is actually probably the best. This mouse might actually not have any cons. I mean, I've not used it so far, but so far so good. Absolutely no cons. So let's go ahead and test this mouse out in Valorant.
Enemy B.
Raise dead. You're done. Finished. My old friend.
Stand down. Enemy spotted me.
Deleted.
Reloading. Unavoidable. My ultimate.
One thing I also realized about this mouse is that the coating on this feels very, very, very good. And the grip, especially if you have big, large hands. Alright guys, so right here we got the Madlions Mad G software. Let's go ahead and connect it. As you guys can see, this is how the Madlions Mad G software looks like. And honestly, while I'm actually using the mouse, it feels incredible. Here you can go ahead and change the DPI. You can go ahead and adjust your DPI if you'd like to. I'm gonna go ahead and use 800 DPI for now. Here for the performance setting, you obviously have up to 1000 Hz. If you want to go ahead and plug in the dongle, you can get up to 8000 Hz. We're going to also be using that. Here you have lots of options like the LOD silent height. This basically is going to set the minimum silent height for the sensor to lay down. Basically like the actuation point. So I'm going to make it 1 millimeter. You have DPI effects. Let's actually turn on the light effect. Why not? Here you have performance mode. This is basically going to allow your sensor to perform better. Obviously the sensor being the PAL 3395 sensor. Then you have a ripple correction, which is basically going to correct for like high shift speed cases. Here you have angle snapping, which basically if you're moving in a straight line, it's going to basically snap it, as you guys can see. I'm going to turn this off because I don't want this. And then you've got ultra long range mode. This is basically going to improve the wireless performance of the mouse in long range situations. And that's basically about it. So would I recommend this mouse to anybody? I think it's safe to say that I would recommend this mouse nearly to everyone, whether you're a gamer, a content creator, or just looking for a mouse. The mouse is very, very lightweight. It literally flies in your hands. The build quality is very, very good on the mouse. It also comes in with its own software, and you can't go wrong about the mouse. It is just absolutely perfect.